Hello, weeds. How's everybody doing today? Mr. and Mrs. Pokeweeds. Well, you know what? I'm your weed greeter. That took 5 seconds. Cuts right through these weasels. Look at that. I mean, that's just nothing, buddy. Alright, so this here, just to show you how it's made. Of course you want to be careful. If you want to wear gloves while you're doing whatever you're doing, then wear gloves. I have glasses or like safety shields, so it doesn't matter. Okay? What you want to do is take one of the washers, and you can use it as a chuck to put in the back here. Before you do that, put this thing on good snug. You just undo it. It's not that difficult. You do it with a screwdriver, but a screwdriver, you know how it is, it slips. Plus being in the dirt. And this is the thing. You can go in the dirt, you can go in the grass, you can go on the concrete, on the brick. You can take down, you know, elephant weeds, you can take down pokeweeds. You don't have to change up all these different tools, you know, like the hula hole, that's $80. The granddad weed remover or whatever the hell it's called, that's $60. Hand tools, the various hand tools that they're suggesting that you would need to remove these weeds, hell, they're anywhere from $7.50 to $25. And you need a different tool for different places. Well, with this thing, you don't need to go anywhere and replace anything. One tool does it all. Of course, you'd want to wear maybe boots with it. I wear sneakers because, look, as long as you put the blade on correctly, it's spinning away from you. If you want to wear gloves, well, go ahead. The main thing with everything, just be careful. Right? So anyway, I'm giving you how it was made. Exactly how it was made. You have this one right here. Got one nut there. And the key to all of this is the chuck that I used to, or the washer I used to take apart. The key to everything is these locking washers. You gotta have the locking washers. If you don't have these, you're setting yourself up for a headache. So you gotta have it on both sides, right? So you have it on one side, and of course you got a washer here. And then you see that circle that I put there with the Sharpie? That's to keep everything lined up, because you want it lined up so that way it'll work properly. And then on this side, you got the same thing, a washer, then you got a lock washer, then you got the bolt, right? Piece of cake, man. And here's the greatest thing of all. You can pick up 3 of these carbide tip saw bits at Walmart for $11, $12. Between the bolt, the little washers, the lock washers, we're talking $5 for this. And you can use it everywhere. Just be careful, of course. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. And here's the greatest part of all. As you're using it on the concrete, it's actually sharpening it as you use it. It sure is. I mean, this is the way to go. I will never ever buy another weed eater as long as I live, because I don't need to. And this does everything. So anyway, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just trying to suggest to those people that can't stand fighting all these different tools and twine, and it's just a pain in the ass. And lastly, people say, well, they have the same sort of thing that you can put an adapter on a weed eater. I disagree with that. Because even with a weed eater, if you just hit something, the weed eater flails in all directions. It's very dangerous. You cut your ankle, you cut your foot, your leg. This thing, you have control. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's a big ball of wax. Have a good day.